Hello, welcome back. This is LT Kenbo. I'm going to show the updates to my 75-gallon reef tank. So, since my last video, I think I mentioned I had what appeared to be a dino outbreak. It's pretty much gone. I can't really see. There's no more on the sand, and I can't really see any anywhere. Just some like small remnants that are dying. So, I've also gotten a diamond Watchman goby, and he's pretty cool. I don't see him right now. Hopefully he might be in this little hole. Hopefully he'll come out so I can show you on the video. But anyways, I also got some more zoanthids here. You can see them right here. There, they got, it looks green here, but it's almost yellow tips with kind of pinkish red centers. So all the other corals are doing quite well. This one's, it's hard to see again because it's bright, but it looks like the head on the right is about to split. Probably in another week, I would guess. I can see just from how it's kind of curved in, and then if I look on the side, I can see kind of, it looks like it's forming another one's about to split out of it. So, star polyps, there's still them on the rock here, and they're growing off the side there. Hammer coral's doing well. It's a lot bigger than it was when I first got it. And I've got the clownfish, and I believe my larger clownfish has a case of ick. It's kind of hard to see. He's gotten better, but there's a little spot on his side, and one of his eyes is a little cloudy. You can probably see in the video. I don't have a quarantine tank set up, but I'm just watching him. I'm feeding him well. The tank is pretty stress-free, and he's actually doing a lot better than he was the other day. The other day he had more spots, so it doesn't seem to be affecting his behavior yet. He doesn't acting sick, but I can see it visually. Let's see if we can find I think the goby is probably down there in his little hole. That's too bad. We should come out. You can see these. Oh, there he is. Actually, no, he's back there. He just likes to dig and dig and dig and dig. You can see these little piles right here. You can see the little kind of hilly. He just made that probably in the last hour or two. He's just constantly digging. And yeah, there he goes. Or sifting the sand. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He doesn't, gets along with the clownfish well. He bites the Nasurius snails every once in a while. I think they kind of bug him because they come out whenever I'm feeding them. And they, and he's down at the bottom. They're crawling on the sand, so I don't think he really likes them. But other than that, he's doing really well, and he's eating, and he comes out. He's very active. Doesn't really seem to be afraid of me anymore when I'm sitting right next to the tank. He used to go hide, but I've had him for almost 2 weeks now, so he's doing very well. Very cool fish. So. And one of the other big changes I did was because I know gobies can jump, and I plan to get some other things like probably a Midas bunny. I did a screen top, so I got some of this netting screen stuff from the fish store, and then some screen material or screen frames. I cut them to size. The way I designed it is so you can lift the front one out. And then you can feed them. We don't have to take a whole section out. Thought it made it a little bit easier. I glued a little piece there to help support it on the inside. I didn't want to bring it all the way across to this thing. So I got this stupid brace here, which blocks some of the light, but oh well. The tank's old. That's the way it is. It's all fogged up, and I scrubbed it when I first got the tank really hard with vinegar. Soaked it. Didn't really help. So plus it gets salt creep on it from underneath. So it blocks some of the light, but I figure I got a high spot in the rocks here, so if I put any corals there, at least they'll be closer and not down at the bottom. So, but yeah, this is turned out pretty well. Just have some white sections here because I didn't buy enough. I bought a kit and it wasn't big enough, so I had to get another piece custom cut from the hardware store, and they only had white, so not a big deal, but yeah, like I was saying, I didn't want to bring this all the way across because it would have been a waste of this frame material and the netting. So Yeah, I left a little bit of space with it at the back. You can see just so the cords can come in, but it's not really enough for a fish to jump through. So yeah, that's mostly it on the top side of things. If you go underneath, I'm running a filter sock. And I don't have a holder really, it's just kind of balancing in there. I actually need to clean it because I can see the water starting to rise more and start to overflow. But basically the goby, he sifts a lot of sand, and you can see all these fine little particles that come up from it. And you know, he's sifting out a lot of the fine particles from the sand, and it was causing a huge storm everywhere. So now it's actually helped a lot, and it's a lot clearer in the tank, even though he's sifting all the time. Plus, eventually it'll get all the particles out, or most of them, and we won't have to worry anymore. That's mostly what's down there. And that's about it. I need new light bulbs. I need 6. I only have 4. Plus these ones are older, so that'll probably help a lot with the light output. Anyways, let me know what you think. Any comments are appreciated. Thank you. See you next time.